To all of you blacks that have decided not to vote for the Democrats anymore, regardless of if you vote for the Republicans, the independent politicians, or neither, I warn you, beware of the tricks that the Democrats might play on you. New York Governor Kathy Hochul signed a legislation that would create a commission supposedly to study reparations for the descendants of slaves. California has a reparations task force supposedly for that same purpose. New York is still treating blacks like garbage, putting them way behind the migrants. In California, the blacks are already finished. They are a tiny percentage of that population. The Biden administration spends money on countries like Ukraine and Israel, supporting them, and also spends money destabilizing African countries and other black countries, but never has any money for reparations or even the people of their own country. The money is from the taxpayers. The last thing that the Democrats would ever do is something for the black community, like their Republican counterparts. A difference here is that they weaponize other minorities and migrants as well against black people. Most of the other minorities don't vote for the Democrats. They'd rather vote for the Republicans. The Democrats still do not want to do anything for the black community, no matter what. So they'll do anything to try to lure the black voters to vote for them. Be careful with them. The black skin color of politicians in their party is used as well. The fact that the Biden administration has blacks doesn't mean anything. Neither does Hochul with blacks behind her during the signing of the legislation. The blacks in the party are just used to lure the black community to believe that the Democrats are for blacks, which they are not. That reminds me, you remember the black Chicagoans voted against the former mayor, Lori Lightfoot, but they still voted for Brandon Johnson just because he's black. And now this is what he did to them. He put the migrants before the blacks. I hope they learned from that now. If they don't learn, then there's something wrong. There are some voters of the Democrats who would lure blacks by telling them to get on the same page with them. They tell the blacks that the Democrats are for all people other than the straight white male supremacists. That is not true. When they fight for things like women's abortion rights, the rights of the LGBT people, the transgender bathroom bill thing, and whatever, they tell blacks to join them, but they never care to tell the Democrats to stop treating black people like garbage. I am definitely sure that they know that the bills given to the Asians, the Jewish people, and so on are being used to buffer that white supremacy. They don't ever bother to fight for the black community. They are just luring black people. Beware of that. Do not get on the same page with them. I may not have told you everything, but beware of the tricks. Some blacks would say, no reparations, no votes. If the Democrats do not give any reparations or a bill specifically to protect Black people, do not vote for them. I'm done talking.